found an easier way to find these holes. Just go up a Z level. You see those blue tiles? That means there's more open space under them than the rest of them. And I can see one there that I've missed. So, whoops, I'm on a floor. There we go. Get that one. And I believe that is all of them. Oh, no, there's one right here as well, which I can get. There we go. Now it should be all of them. I mean, it wasn't so bad the first time, like nobody jumped down. But why can't I see miasma there? Alright, because that floor hasn't actually been built yet. It's coming up through the hole. Okay. I've struck native gold. All the way down here? Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as this room is dug out, I'll have extra refuse. In fact, let's have just a bunch of small refuse piles in here. Just so we can get started on bringing some of this stuff inside. Because, I mean, if a necromancer turned up right now, like a hello army of undead goblins, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, the Baroness mandate definitely went unfulfilled. She has chosen to prosecute Eden Lorarush Administrator, who... Are they not in the... yeah. That is the hero of the siege of whatever this year is. 181. We're still just a city. I figured we'd be in a metropolis by now. Never mind. Right. Yes, everybody's vomiting. It's fine. At least everybody gets a bit of sunshine. So we still don't have a captain of the guard, which I feel to be a little bit cheesy. Since we built prisons anyway, we might as well assign somebody. I have absolutely no idea who to assign. So, I don't know, I'm gonna go look through my dwarf's personalities off camera and just find somebody who likes justice or something like it. Well, here's one right here. Is actually the first dwarf I looked at. It's a Doduk Delafeb, animal caretaker. Believe that honesty is a high ideal and has a great deal of respect for the law. And yeah, so they'll do. So Dodok Delafeb, steel arrow. Okay. Captain of the guard. I can search here. Excellent. Dodok Delafeb. There we go. Oh no, they require a whole bunch of stuff. I forgot about that. Oh well, you take that person off to prison, where they'll have a nice comfy bed and a lovely gold chain to look at, while I sort out your rooms. I guess, yeah, we can just follow down from here. If I can remember what size they were. I believe I can. Right, whoops. Dig, circle... filled 9, and over here dig circle filled 5. I believe that was the size. Yes, and one here as well. Dig circle, boom, there we go. Okay, let's get the corridors put in. You gotta have all the rooms being the same, you know. My barons might get a little bit upset that these are nicer than their rooms, but yeah, whatever. Right, hopefully they get dug out at some point. One thing I do need though, I don't know if I have any beds set to be made. I'll just make a bunch more. Never seem to have enough, honestly. Let's make a couple of cabinets, coffer. About 4 of those, an armor stand, weapon rack. There we go. I think that's all they need. Captain of the guard. Yep. They just need one chest and cabinet, but that's alright. I can order a couple more chairs and stuff to be made as well. Whoops. Table. There we go. That should be enough. They'll be able to deal with that. Right, yeah, they're all just they're all getting all the bits of armor and clothing and stuff, instead of bringing in the corpses, especially the ones which are stinking up the place. Mangled corpse that hasn't rotted yet. I don't know if they do rot when they're mangled, actually. It seems to be a bit weird, actually. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Am I digging through more trees there? No, that's fine. Seems like we got some statues made out of silver, so we might as well have a look at the descriptions. Wow, it's a dwarf. What about this one? This relates to the foundation of tome burns. That's here. This one. This giant hedgehogs. I feel that my metalsmiths don't have the best imagination. It's an image of nobile brass mazes. He's making a plaintive gesture. It relates to the mortal wounding of the dwarf Nomale brass mazes. By Imush Dodocock. I didn't name him. Yeah, so late summer of 178. Right, I guess that must have been one of the zombie dwarves that mortally wounded someone. This is an image of Alath Townheim, and it relates to the departure of Alath Townheim from the position of expedition leader. Oh, well, we don't need an expedition leader. Well, we're not an expedition anymore. Right, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, no, they're rotting. Yep. Yeah, that's a big cloud of miasma. They're digging out this room pretty quickly though, and we're already getting some refuse brought in here. So let's get another one there. I'll just fill up this whole bloody room. Eventually, not the entrance corridor though. There we go. Yeah. I think they love to bring in all the clothes and stuff. I think they just don't like touching the dead bodies. They are cancelling quite a lot of stuff due to being horrified. I love how many body parts there are here. I mean, like there was so much cancellation spam that a lot of the combat logs just got wiped. So I have no idea who was doing the slicing and dicing, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So it looks like I've patched all of the holes up there. Oh, someone cancels rest in custody. Yes, not only did they prosecute one of my militia, they prosecuted one of my militia who was actually injured. Which is just lovely of them, isn't it? Is that you there? No, that's a different one. They are hungry. My doctors should not be doing anything. So hopefully they actually get some treatment sometime soon, but where is Chief Medical Dwarves? Around here somewhere. I've got 3 dedicated medical staff, I think. Oh, someone's suturing, someone's giving food. Good stuff. Keep it up. So hopefully my patients don't just die, and hopefully this guy doesn't die in prison. It said he was in custody, but I don't see him. Blah blah blah, chain, here we go. Let's follow you around. Go to units and follow. Do you actually have the prisoner in tow? I can't see because you're on the stairs. Yeah, it looks like they do. It's amazing how slow they go. Like, I don't want to go to prison. He's carrying around a pot full of booze as well. That might be slowing him down somewhat. It's thirsty work, Justice. Okay, they finally made it to prison. Let's see how they feel about that. I was confined. I am consumed by hatred. They feel hatred after being confined. Restless after being able to rest and recuperate. Oh, okay. They don't like to take time off, I guess. Satisfied after receiving food and water. Disgusted after retching on miasma. Well, you killed them. It's your own fault, really. When you think about it. Alright, how are you getting on? Alright, that is getting filled at a fantastic rate of knots. Let's, is that where the door is? I can't see because you've opened it. Yeah, I think if you just sort of paint over stockpiles that already exist like that, it kind of makes it... Yeah, it just makes a new one in the gaps. That's alright. So, you can eventually get this whole room covered. I don't know what the drawbacks are, if any, of having a bunch of different stockpiles like that, but yeah, if it works, it works. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a pump operator having a baby. I need to turn that off. Yes, lots of babies, I know. Is it the first of the month or something? Yeah, I think everybody's just having babies all at once. Ah, enough. Digging out an extra... yeah, they're still giving birth every 5 seconds. I'm digging out an extra couple of craft dwarf workshops down here, because there's just going to be an enormous amount of bones and skulls, and we can use them. There's also... what was that? Turkey gobbler skull, dog bone. Yeah, see, we haven't stockpiled any bone. Like, we had this little bone stockpile over here for a really long time, so basically everything was slaughtered. The bones have just sat in the butcher's workshop, which is okay because they don't really go rotten, but yeah, now everybody has to dump about 10,000 bones. So it'll be nice to have some craft dwarf workshops down here. Sorry, I just smacked my microphone. And yeah, we can get thousands of bone bolts and totems and stuff like that made. And maybe my marks to also be able to shoot stuff at some point. That would be great. I'm not holding my breath though. Come on, dig the bits out in the middle. Oh, you're so weird. Just doing random bits at a time. Like, and somebody halfway across the fort. Yeah, I can't wait for the job priorities update. Because, I mean, someone, there he is, coming down the corridor, halfway across the fort, just decided to dig one of those tiles, which means the other two dwarves who were right there didn't want to touch it. And yeah, it's just, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till it makes sense. Build craft dwarf workshops. There's one, just build it out of the granite. Let's look at that lying around. Can't get that one in the middle. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And once they've done that, they can do the finishing few tiles of that big refuse place. And it can get the captain of guard's rooms done, and everybody should be happy. Mandated the construction of things. Ooh, which one was that? It was Edsel. Keep pressing the wrong keys. Edsel, what do you want? 2 more low boots. Because they didn't actually make them last time. Those warhammers haven't been made, have they? Nope, my manager appears absent. Did they die? Nope, they're still there. What's your name? Alath something? Where could you possibly be? Manager, construct rock blocks. Right. It might be a little bit low priority for them. I might need to hire a new manager. Yeah, I mean somebody who doesn't really do anything. We don't really have any idlers at the moment, so I guess it's not worth it. We'll just leave it. It'll be fine. I'm sure we'll get around to it eventually. I could just manually order it, actually. Yeah, it would be... He's still not built? Why is it suspended? It must have been the civilian alert. Let's find on... There we go. Right, weapons, copper, warhammer. Cancel. There we go. Put them up to the top. Because, yeah, I mean, with the amount of nobles they've got now, they're just going to keep asking for this crap. Export of gauntlets. Forbidden. Right, 2 low boots. And yeah, the prison's just going to get full if we don't get it all done. Right. 2 leather low boots. There we go. I wonder, actually. I mean, it says 2... I mean, you get 2 boots if you make 1 order of boots. So I'm just wondering if 1 order is enough, actually. It's probably not. But, my oh my, that is a lot of stone here. Is that built? Nope. Needs wood stone working. Yeah, I probably need more. Right, you've got no job. That means you've got to be like the most useless person in the world. Did I put you in the military? Yeah, I think I did. So, yeah, I was just thinking I could do with a couple more bone workers if I'm going to go down that route. Because I've absolutely no idea how many I actually have. Because I never bother looking at Dwarf Therapist. Don't! A possible vampire still hasn't eaten anyone. So that's nice. Right, you are an adequate fish cleaner. You're not doing anything useful. So you're gonna become a bone carver. Congratulations. I'll go build me some workshops. Oh, someone's building it. And that person would be a mason. What kind of crafts do you do? Oh, it's just stonecraft. That makes sense. There's the first one built. Let's get this to make bone bolts on repeat, and it's actually not that far from the archery range. It's just 1 Z level down, and it's close to the refuse, so I think that'll work out quite nicely. Oh boy, there's a lot of dead stuff. The cool thing about having goblin limbs hacked off all over the place is that eventually they'll rot, and the dwarves will quite happily use the bones to make bone stuff, which I think is just great. Don't just leave prepared turkey intestines out there. Oh man. Minced turkey tallow, prepared reindeer lung, prepared turkey intestines, and prepared turkey intestines. All finely minced, of course. That's gross. Buffalo hair thread? What on earth is that there for? Was somebody suturing someone while they were on the ground? Can't imagine any other reason why it would be there. Yeah, everybody keeps dropping their drinks out there as well. Which is irritating because it creates a second hauling job. But, that's dwarves for you. They're not very bright. Yeah, this refuse pile is one great big pile now. I just removed it all and put it back on because they'd finished digging out the room. Eventually, I would hope that they would use all of this stone, but I don't know if we're actually making stone stuff really. Oh wow, you made quite a few of these statues. Let's get them built, I suppose. I'm gonna make sure... I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again, but I'll try not to. I'm gonna make sure that the Baron's tombs are nicer than everybody else's, so that they don't get pissed off about it. And the rest of these statues I'll just start dotting around, and I guess we'll have a look at the descriptions at some point, but just want to get them placed down. I'm gonna have some damn fancy tombs here. I should probably wait until the floor underneath it is smoothed, because you won't be able to. But it doesn't matter, you can't see it. There we go, there's all the statues built. Lovely silver statues. Gold is just a little bit too gaudy. We'll save that for coins and for selling stuff to the merchants. Oh, that's irritating. Yeah, the coins are getting bumped down the list by other stuff. Yeah, that's irritating indeed. I could also, since I expanded the metal production, I could also do with more metal workers. What do you do? Masonry is not really a huge priority these days. I'm just going to turn on metal smithing, like all of it. Because, why not? It doesn't matter, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I've got one smelter where I make all the armor and weapons that we want to be good quality. And what are you, pump operator? Yeah, nothing else, that'll do. And yeah, you know, that one is set to be only good people are allowed to use it. So what do you do? Farming, beekeeping, pump operating. Everybody's a pump operator. Except for the children. I think I could make the children pump operators using dwarf therapists, but that would be cheating. Fishery workers. You're in the military. Constructing a building. Store item in bag. Couldn't imagine what that is. Plant gathering and beekeeping. Nope. Be a metalsmith. Anybody else want to go? Trader. What? Don't even know. Alright, you're actually a medical dwarf. What's that? Clothes making. No, if you're a medical dwarf, you don't make clothes. I'll leave pump operating though. So you don't do that very often. Well, that'll do for now. It'll probably boost production a little bit. I can already see some people very slowly dragging some ore down here. Awesome. Okay, because I'm worried about tattered clothes being left around. It means, yeah, I saw some in the farms, which generally I would think means that they're actually claiming the goblin clothes, which is fine. I mean, they're a bit dirty, they're a bit bloody. Right, how come those aren't claimed? I guess I just missed all that. Let's try that again, shall we? And claim. There we go. But yeah, it means that we're obviously not producing enough clothes, so put in some more orders for processing plants, making shoes, trousers and tunics. That's to cover the basics. I'm sure down the years we'll manage to find a bunch of extra bloody gloves and things that they want to wear for some reason. Copper arrows. I will at some point, once they've actually hauled everything inside, go through this stockpile and see, I don't know. I was gonna order this stuff to be melted, but if it's just copper, I don't really see the point. What's their symbol anyway? A rendition of a superiorly designed image of ashes. It's the symbol of the Witch of Keys, a goblin civilization. It's made from schist. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not worth reclaiming copper, really. Especially not when you're sat on tetrahedrite. Same goes for silver. Did they bring anything made of iron? No wonder we won that fight. Copper halberds, silver pikes, an iron maul there. That's pretty good. It's a foreign weapon though. Let's order that to be melted. Silver morning star. I'll probably just end up selling all of this stuff, to be honest. Yep, sounds like a plan. What's that? Silver great axe. There's still steel helms all over the place. But yeah, so one iron weapon out of a lot of them. Let's go to this one for no reason. Melt a metal object. We only have one, so we won't bother putting it on repeat. Oh, that's just lovely, isn't it? Look at this big cloud of miasma. And I know the reason why. It's because they won't haul those sheep corpses off to the refuse pile, because they're counted as citizens. God damn it. Right, let's take the corner off this stockpile. I'm not letting them put them in coffins. I'm sorry, it's the principle of the thing. It's a bloody sheep. He's supposed to eat it. Oh, there we go. Mason cancels report crime grieving because Geshud Iton Urter, dwarven child, has been found dead, completely drained of blood. Yep, right next to the hospital as well. Was anybody nearby? Whereabouts are you? I have no idea how you know about this, but okay. Let's see if there were any witnesses, but I think we know who it was, do we not? Violation of production order. Yeah, there's the murder. Dwarven child. There are no witnesses. But I am going to convict the dwarf that we all know did it, if I can find them. I've had my eye on them for a while and now somebody's turned up dead. Bloody hell. Why is this list so huge? Alright, let me find them off camera. As soon as I pressed stop recording, the cursor was right on them. There we go. I have convicted Vukar Bomrek Zala's possible vampire, who shall now be called... Oh god, where are they? I think they're down here somewhere, because they're in the military now. Here we go. Possible vampire. Let's have a look at you and customize profession. Vampire. Vampire. Yeah. There we go. And let's have a look at their thoughts. And yeah, needs alcohol to get through the working day and is starting to work slowly due to its scarcity. So yeah, they haven't drunk any alcohol, but they have drunk... Horrified after seeing Geshud Waldangles die. Yeah, you just convicted yourself there. That's the bloody dwarf that died. Okay, well... they're probably going to get sentenced to prison, though. Now, hopefully they get put in this cell here, and we can just lock it. And just forget about them, basically. Hopefully that happens, but gotta see where my captain of the guard is. Hopefully they're not on a break. Jesus, where are they? Captain of the guard, storing an item in a stockpile. Okay, we'll just wait and see what justice is meted out to them. The captain of the guard's rooms are dugouts, finally. We got any nice beds? That walnut bed's kind of nice, I suppose. Alright, so let's get some cabinets in here as well. I actually have more of these than I thought I did. We did make them on repeat for quite some time. Let's put the coffers next to them, which have not been made, but we have like 50 bags, so go ahead and put some bags there. Yeah, we only really need those for seeds. We needed a lot of a while ago for all those glass pump components, but now that we don't need those anymore, don't need them crafted, so we just start putting them in people's rooms. They work the same, more or less. I think they can fit less stuff in them, but I've never seen them put stuff in coffers anyway. They always put it in the cabinets. Okay, and we want a door here, and here, and all the way up here. Do we have the armor stand and weapon rack? Not yet, but I'm sure we will have them soon enough. And we'll ask their room to be smoothed as well, because why not? There we go. Those will be lovely rooms for you. You'll be nice and happy. Let's see if we got some more coffins ready to be built. Yeah, burial receptacles. We got some. We got 18. Wow. You guys have been busy. I can see some being hauled off to a stockpile as well. So, I'm sure there's a bunch that just aren't available for building. Yeah, I quite like the look of these coffins. All kind of strewn about, higgledy-piggledy. I've actually run out of little alcoves to put them in. No, I've got some down here. There's one, and one there. Yeah, so if I want to fill up this entire area, I'm going to have to dig out some more. Or start putting the coffins a bit closer together, but I don't like the idea of that. Yeah, this entire level is to be smoothed at some point. But I really don't want the entire fort doing it. It would be done quite quickly, but yeah, I don't want my reserve workforce working on smoothing walls. It seems a little frivolous. Right, my vampire has been sentenced to 201 days in prison, which is quite a long sentence, and would really be a death sentence for most dwarves if they weren't brought any food and drinks. Lots of witnesses found the body. The parent found the body first. Twice, apparently. Just, oh no, my child's dead, I better report it. Oh no, my child is still dead, I better report it. Yeah, so hopefully I get taken off to... my captain of the guard is asleep, so they're not gonna get taken to prison anytime soon. Hopefully they get taken there before they eat somebody else, but there's no guarantees of these things. Some floor there that needs smoothing. Because I dug out some extra wall.